See, one very important thing is predicting. All the teachers, they have a very bad thing as predicting what is
Habit.
going to come more important. Okay.
Correct.
Let's say I am teaching in one, two, three, four schools,
Huh.
right? And we have two topic, copy ISO and ISO, right? In one school, I will say copy ISO is coming. In another school, I'll say ISO is coming. Third school, I'll say copy ISO is coming. And fourth school, I'll say ISO. I'll say important sum. What I will say when you'll ask me such questions, what I'll say, uh, geometry is, so you ask me in geometry, I will say, uh, this sum is very important. Tangent where point is outside
Huh.
is very important. Barabar. Somebody else, I will say this sum is very important. So
Correct.
what is the probability of coming at route? Now let's say if we take up this sum, right? And if I'll say
Yeah.
that copy ISO is going to come, if I'll say in one school and third school, and in second and fourth sum, I said ISO is very important, right? Exam out of these two, one will be always right. Either I will get copy ISO or ISO, right? So out of four
Correct.
school, in two schools, my accuracy rate will be 100. Let's say copy ISO comes, right? So what will
Hmm.
happen? Their school children, they will say, I am God. I know something. I gave important sum and that only came. He's too good. Other school people where I gave ISO, right? And it didn't came. But I said, but I will always say that important sums. So even if it is not coming, these people, they won't call me up and they'll say, sir, whatever you said important didn't turn up. Are you understanding? So this is a win-win,
Correct.
win-win situation for all the teachers. And I'm extremely sorry, all the teachers are doing this in the name of important sums, IMP. You know what they are doing? They are playing with you people's psyche. They have four students, they will tell four different things to different people. Oh, this is important, this is important, this is important, this is important. They will cover entire chapter. So out of this four, their rate 25% will always feel that whatever teacher gave is important. In the sense, it came in the paper. All of you got
Correct.
this. So avoid this important business. I don't. There are few people, they are working on that some pattern, because I have seen a pattern. Let's say in 2005, 2015 ISO came, 2016 copy ISO came, 2017 ISO came, 2018 copy ISO came. So 2019 ISO will come. There is no guarantee. There is no guarantee that ISO will come. It is just a probability. If you have studied well, you can find out what is the probability of ISO coming over here. This is past occurrence. It has no relevance. It's same like head and tail. If you do head and tail, right? Once if you do it, right? Uh, if you do it once, then chances are 50-50. And whatever you have money, that you will lose entirely. But the same game you will play for 100 times. So there is a probability that, between 1 and 2, nobody will lose, nobody will gain. It will be same, because this guy will win 25 times. This guy will win 25 times. There is no accuracy in this. It is just a pure probability. So same applies here also, that there is no probability, there is no rule which says if it is ISO, then copy ISO will come. If it is ISO, copy ISO, then ISO will come. There is no rule. You people think too much that examiner is Vela. He's thinking about all the papers. He will see all the papers. Then he will decide. He will see, oh, ISO came. Now I should ask copy ISO. Examiner doesn't think like that. And even if the examiner thinks the board paper is not designed that way, board paper is designed by, they will have 7-8 papers, and out of 8 papers they will take one question from here, one question from here, one question from here, one question from here, one question from here. That way they will do. So please don't get into any trap of following any patterns, because we as a human being, we like patterns and we see pattern everywhere. But in exam there are no patterns. Trust me, especially in technical drawing, there are no patterns. It can be anything. So don't unnecessary, pay attention to all this probability, permutation, combination. Okay? So according to me, entire geometry is important. Geometry, if you want to do, so see, geometry is three parts. One is that in circle, out circle, wala thing, right? Where you have different thing in
Yeah.
circle. Then one is tangent you have. Then you have area conversion. And you have a basic solid geometry like pentagon, hexagon, square, and all those things. So it is divided into four parts. In this, you have that circumference wala sum, the continuous arc wala sum. In this, you have area conversion. Then you have tangent, DCT, TCT, and you have this triangle, three circles inside, outside, and all those things. So just remember that way. Okay. So don't go for any such permutation combination that what will come, and don't try and predict, because I also don't know what is going to come. Okay. So it is just a pointless to say that this is going to come, this has more weightage, last year this came, that's why this year this will come. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Any doubt anyone has apart
So I
from?
have one doubt on the paper now.
Yeah, tell me.
So in like I think the first paper there was a question where it said that draw a hexagon and from one point draw a tangent to the other point, like a draw a circle, like from point E draw this and from C you draw a tangent. So in the solution you've drawn two tangents, but like they've mentioned only draw a tangent. Should we draw both or should we just draw one?
It's up to you. If they say draw tangent, then draw only one tangent. If they say draw two tangents, then draw two tangents. I might have done that way, so that's okay. But you can draw one or two. Yeah, Naman, say.
Sir, in the first paper in figure 4, that 45 degrees, can you show to do that?
First paper, 45 degree and figure 4.
Uh,
That copy
yeah.
isometric.
Yes, sir.
So you draw a box. First you draw isometric box. Then you draw that thing outside. Right? Then whatever distance you get, let's say this is x distance. So you go up by height and you mark distance x, and you will join this way. You have to draw. ये जो आपका ये जो इस side का part है ना, so you go up by height. ये जो height होगा ना, dovetail. हाँ, in isometric you have to draw this part outside, and this distance. You mark that distance x over here, and then you draw. ऐसा बाहर बना के अंदर बनाना है आपको. आप डायरेक्ट
Okay, sir. Thank
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. Anyone else?
So, and even in the first paper, the missing view wala part, I didn't understand the top view, like the right side of, they've said sectional front view and top view also, but the right hand side, the down wala, that circle is there. I didn't like that you've hatched it in your answer, but I haven't. So I didn't understand why you didn't hatch it, because there's two circles like in short succession.
Okay.
So usme like one circle is there behind, which is not seen, but there, but you've hatched that as well.
Okay, wait. So this is the sum. I'll draw 3D so you will understand how the sum is. This is here, right? And this is in between, middle. So you want to do sectional top view, right? You want to do sectional top view, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in that,
So, and even like in the front view as well, like half of it is hashed, half of it isn't.
because see, the one rib is here, one rib is in the middle. So when you cut,
Huh.
so it will come this way, na? So, so when you come, so when you draw a top view of this, it will come what? It will come this way. So when you cut from here, so this portion is getting cut. When you cut here, this portion is getting cut. So this way it will come. So only the circle is getting cut and this rib portion is getting cut. See?
Got it. And so
Yeah.
there's another line also. There's like below the central axis, there's like a 5 mm ka distance, but there's a line, like a dotted line on the top view.
Top view mein you can't see the dotted line because it won't be seen. Top view mein we don't show dotted, na? So we don't show. Side view mein you can show. Side view जब आप इसका बनाओगे,
हाँ.
तो मैंने शायद जब आप बनाते हो ना तो इसके साथ मर्ज हो जाता है, तो इसलिए आपको मेरे डायग्राम में नहीं दिखेगा, बट इफ यू ड्रॉ देन यू विल गेट इट. ऐसा बनता है साइड कुछ, और यहाँ पे वो डॉटेड लाइन ऐसा. आई एम जस्ट शोइंग यू, बट इन माय केस इट इज मर्ज्ड विद दैट सर्कल वाला पार्ट ओनली.
Okay. So in the top view, we'll erase that now if we've drawn it normally.
No, we don't show dotted in section में हम लोग dotted नहीं दिखाते ना generally. We don't show dotted.
Correct.
Just kidding.
Okay. No, so that, and even in the front view, that's what I was saying. So there's in the front view, if you see the sectional front view, on the right side wala niche, there's two circles.
एक मिनट.
It's like there's two bore holes, and you've like hatched the entire part of that. So that I didn't understand.
This is how the sum is. This is front view, right? And when you cut, this part will be dark. This line will go away because when you see top view mein there is a circle and you are passing through the circle and the rib is ahead. So this is gone, na?
Correct. Huh.
So this won't come, right? And
Okay.
you are cutting it from here and the circle is here. So here there won't be anything. This will also go. So this way it will come, na, hatching.
So but the behind wala circle is still there, right? Like
So what?
the-
So
so
what should I do?
that we shouldn't show dot.
No, I said na, in sectional
Like, we
orthography,
shouldn't show a line that
in
circle is still
section
there to indicate that it's there.
orthography, section orthography, dotted lines are not done. If you want to show, you can show, but it will be very weird, na? It just
Correct.
adding confusion, add ho raha hai. So in section orthographic, I won't show dotted line.
Okay. Sir.
See in this,
Got it.
when you cut like this, so this rib is getting cut here. This rib is getting cut here. So this is what you'll get in sectional top view.
Yeah, that I understood. Sir. Yeah, because that I projected.
Okay.
Got it.
This is
Thank
like this kind of sum. If anyone wants to see 3D, it is like this. Yeah. Any doubt, anyone? Any question up till now, whatever we have done? See, we have tried to cover whatever we can in these 2 days by doing two papers which I have sent you, 21 and 22, and one more paper which I have sent you as a sample paper. Even if you do these 3 papers properly, that is more than enough for your revision. Even if you do this much, bare minimum. So this 3 paper you should do. You should draw, practice, and see drawing you can learn only by doing practice. So right now also we have time. Just take up a topic which you haven't felt that, you're not that great and you can do better in that. So take that topic, do 2-3 sums fair, and just go through all the sums. So that will help you. Okay. Any doubt, anyone? Apart from this, any more question? Any query? You can ask me on my mobile also. That's not an issue, or on YouTube channel, wherever you want to ask me, you can ask me. Sure.
One last out, sorry.
Yeah.
So now I thought I'll like practice something in ISO or copy ISO. So should I do like the board questions or should I do the sample papers or should I do the textbook?
See, first you do all the paper, all the sums which I've given on my paper. Like, I give you one sample paper, then 21, 22. This 3 paper ISO, you are done. Then you do all the book wala, right?
Okay.
Book wala. And then if you have time, then you go through from 2015 to 2022. That way you do. And you do only those sums which answers you have. Don't do anything where answers are not given. So don't do that.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Always remember, all of you, and remember one thing. Just in case in exam, if you are solving any sum and some dimension is missing and you feel that it should be there, so then you assume and go ahead. Nobody will come to correct. Just remember that. Don't waste your time. Let's say you have a diagram. I'll give you one example. This is 80 and you have in the middle you have one more dimension, but this is not printed. So what will you do? So you will use ratio proportion. You will use ratio proportion. If this is 80, then this will be how much? Right? Half of it. So this will be somewhere around 40. So that way you can use. Got it? So assumption is very important. Assumption is very important. Then, and I was saying now to remember one more thing which I wanted to tell. Wait. Time management. So in time management, section A you finish in 1.5 hours. Section B you finish in 1.5 hours. So how much time you should give? Section A, you have 3 sums. So 30 minutes each. If you are spending more than 30 minutes, then it's a red flag. Right? Here, 45 minutes each. If you are spending more than 45 minutes, then it's a red flag. Let's say if I'm drawing one sum, if I'm drawing question 1, so I have already gave 30 minutes. Now you leave. Now you do question 2. Why? Because no matter how much time you will put in this, you won't get that many marks which you are getting it in question 2. In the sense, this is out of 16. So you already spent 30 minutes. So you've already got 12 to 14. 12 to 14 you already got. 1 second. 12 to 14 already you got. So now even if you spend 10 more minutes, max you will get 2-3 marks more. Rather than you put this 10 minutes over here, you'll get more marks over here. So, and later on, once you have time, then you can come back and you can finish. But make sure you keep your time limit and you will have 2 paper, right? So this is section A, you do it on 1 paper, and section B, you do it on another paper. Use different paper and write name, number on both the papers. Whatever numbers on the right hand side. You can use front and back. But don't do section A front side and section B on the back side. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah. If any doubt, you let me know. Anyone has any doubt apart from this? Sure. No doubt.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Bolo.
Sir, in orthographic, do we need to show the dimensions in that?
Yes. We have to show 6 to 8 dimensions everywhere.
And in,
if it is, yeah.
And in ortho and iso?
Yeah, everywhere. In ISO also, length, width, and height. I have said. You see the previous video where I have mentioned.
only those 3 dimension.
In ISO में only 3 dimensions are only there ना बेटा, and whatever dovetail का dimension होगा वो that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, चलो. Okay, चलो. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.